AVERAGEX calculates the average or the arithmetic mean of a set of expressions iterated across a table. The syntax is AVERAGEX followed by the table name of which it will iterate across and then the expression. The return will be a decimal number. The AVERAGEX function is kind of like a very thoughtful friend that you have, and they assess all of the details of a situation before deciding the best, most middle ground, kind of neutral option. We are going to calculate the average, but we're going to see it with any iteration that we need across a table. We can define the expression. The example here is the average drink price. We could just, across the sales table, find the sales price. This is very similar to what we might just do with the average. The second example shows a little bit more of how we could get that row context in an iterator like this function. In this case, we want to find the average calories burned from the workout table, and we are going to look at what is the calories burned in the actual workout plus the calories burned in the cool down. This is going to assess each workout and each cool down, add those together, and then from those values, find the average. Let's go ahead and build it. All right, so in the table here, I've already got average and the sum of the sales amount, just so we can look at our sales here. And we're going to go ahead and try to figure out the average sales amount accounting for taxes. So I'm going to go over to my measures table, right click, new measure. And for this, we're going to use AVERAGEX, and I'll say taxes. For this one, we'll need the AVERAGEX function, which needs a table and the expression. So we want to find from across Fact Internet sales, what is the average if we account for taxes? So let's look at our sales amount minus our tax amount. Now notice here that I'm not referring to the actual table. If I wanted to put Fact Internet sales in front of each of these column names, I could certainly do so, and I actually think that's generally a best practice. But either way, it will work. So if we consider tax amount subtracted from the sales, what are we actually going to get here? We know before the average was about $486. If we account for taxes, it's about $447 on that average sale. I can bring that into the table as well and see that even with the countries breaking it down, this is showing me the average X considering sales amount minus those taxes for a really awesome result.